What's up, guys? This is another episode of the MMO show, and I am Scion Storm. And basically, on the MMO show, I talk about things that happened during the week in MMO. And this week is about Gamescom. Now, Gamescom started on Wednesday, and in the beginning, it was a little bit of a troll, in my opinion, because a lot of the things that were said the first day were things that were already said before that, but everybody was like clapping like, oh my god, and this is awesome, and this was just all stuff that they said already. So I'm sitting there like, yeah, everybody's falling for this, but it's what it is. We did have a lot that actually did come out that was pretty good, and very worth actually talking about. Now, you guys noticed that I haven't had any videos the few days. It's because my DX Story license ran out, and I could have swore that it was actually, forever, but it was not. So I am just basically right now trying to figure out what am I going to do next, if I'm going to go back to DX Story, if I'm going to use Marillus, and I'm going to use OBS, and there's a lot going on with that. So I'll tell you later on, but there will be videos after this point. Now, as you can see right here, the very first thing I want to talk about is Blade and Soul, of course, because in my opinion, it's probably one of the bigger things that happened at Gamescom. They basically actually said officially now that the game is going to be coming out in North America, and it's going to be going into beta early North America 2015. I don't know why it should take that long, but it's something. They put the neck out there. They're saying that officially that this game is going to be out, and I'm still playing Chinese, so I'm the Chinese server. So it is what it is, and it's nice that they actually said it now, so everybody can stop asking me. Everybody can stop freaking out and getting mad and everything else, and we'll see what they do. Now, the one thing I want to talk about this is that what they said, where people was like, well, is it going to be buy to play, is it going to be free to play? They basically said there's going to be like the Chinese open beta the way it is now with the Chinese. Now, the Chinese one is free to play, and it's very free to play. Like, you can go all the way to the end. I went all the way to the end without actually paying a single cent. That's what I did. I did it in front of everybody for the past year without paying anything. So they're saying you can do that, but a lot won't be free. Now, what they mean by that, because I saw a lot of people freaking out because they said a lot won't be free, is the stuff like you have in the inventory. You have to pay to open up inventory spots. You have to pay to open up spots in your bank, in your clothing closet. You have to pay for certain, like, it's stuff kind of similar to how Terra and Rift and Arcade and those games, and how Star Wars, how all those games work. It's very similar. It's nothing crazy. It's not going to be some new system coming out here like Black Gold and something like you're like, well, what the hell is this? It's nothing like that. So don't even worry. It's very simple, and trust me, if they keep it the exact same way that it is in China, it'll basically you'll I'll say top up, but you'll actually pay money because it's inconvenient, basically. Like running out of space. Like, you run out of backspace a lot in Blade and Soul, and they give you so many items. It's kind of like you'd be like, where's my credit card? And that's pretty much how they get you in that game. So don't be so hard on it. Trust me, I've been playing it for a while now, so I'm kind of used to it. RuneScape finally, after all this time, is coming out with their Elden, update. And, well, not yet, but it's going to be an expansion, and it's been a while since I don't think they have ever had an expansion. I haven't really played RuneScape in forever. So it's been a really long time, so I don't really think they ever had a real expansion, but this one is supposed to be a real expansion, so you guys can check it out. I'll give you the link, of course. And more news. Black Desert, you see right here. I don't know what that GM event right here, but if you click this link right here, I'm gonna give you the link. As you see, Google Chrome translated majority of all this, and the beta is coming. I'm in the beta. A few people's in beta. I tried to hook up a few people who are into Twitch, into YouTube, and get them in so they can do reviews too. Pretty much, if you haven't heard about Black Desert, then I don't know where you've been. I don't need to talk about it anymore. I've showed it enough on the MMO show, and it's coming, and just look forward to it. It's going to be a lot of content. A lot of people are actually going to be covering this time around, so look forward to it. Destiny pretty much has announced pretty much their first DLC The first DLC is going to have its own standalone story. It's going to have things that you can actually come back to within the Destiny world, but first DLC sounds like it's going to be coming out like the first day that this game is coming out, which I kind of don't like when games do that, but I don't know. We'll see. Because I know it leaves a bad taste in my mouth when you basically put out a DLC like right when the game comes out. That's like you could have just put that out in the game itself. We're not gonna talk about that because that'll be a whole different story, and then I'll get mad, and then you'll probably get mad, and then the companies will probably get mad at me and send me messages telling me why am I talking about them, which is just now it's happening like every week. So I don't know. Heroes of the Storm, it put up a lot in Gamescom, and it looked pretty good. You know, I only mobile I play right now is 300 Heroes because it's for all the show and jump characters, but if I was gonna play a second one, it'd probably be this one because I would like to run around with the Lich King. I would like to run around, excuse me, with Illidan up there. So I just would like to see different things, and you know, like this game right here, it should be cool. It seems like they're trying to cross up a little bit, cross up some things, but my only thing with Heroes of the Storm is it's taking too long. It's taking way too long. Everybody's known about it forever. It's been around for a long time. It's time for this game to actually come out. It's time for them to let everybody in and let everybody have some fun and get in there so we can do what we gotta do and see what this game is all about in the fullest extent, because we still haven't been able to do that to the fullest extent. So I don't know. Come on, Blizzard. You know, Blizzard. I speak directly to you all the time. Like, not directly to you like I'm in your office, but I'm always talking to you in my YouTube videos. Like, put the game out. Put the game out. If it fails, make a patch like you did with Diablo, come back strong. Diablo 3 came back strong. It's not like you can't come back strong with this game. It's like you're doing the same thing Blade and Soul did. Taking 5 years to put out the game that you don't really need to do that. But, again, it's what it is. The crew is kind of just like the next game will show you, World of Speed. It's gonna be one of those games where if you're a racing enthusiast, if you like going off-road. Now see, I'm taking this a little bit different than World of Speed. World of Speed is more graphic-y, I'm gonna put it like that, and more racer enthusiast than the crew. The crew is more arcade, but what I liked about the crew is that the crew had a lot of different racetracks, and a lot of different types of racetracks. Like you can go through, like you can like do like a world tour, and that intrigued me a little bit, like because that reminds me of like the older types of games where you had different types of things. And you guys remember the I'm forgetting the game right now where you could just go all over different types of the map and do different things, and you just like honk your horn and immediately start like a race. Like stuff like that was fun. Okay, keeping along with the theme of MMO racers, World of Speed is an interesting racing game because it actually makes the real world look better in game than the real world actually looks. Now, if I showed you a few videos from the past, the trailers and everything else, and they showed like the before with the real world and then the after with the game, and you're like, wow. Like, and it doesn't really look that much different like they took anything out, but it's just like the world was in HD, which was just crazy, and I liked it for that. And like I think I'm actually gonna end up playing both the crew in World of Speed, because both these games look like they're gonna be good in their own right, in their own ways, and it really shouldn't be compared, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. Now, Warcraft always has a knack for making a good trailer. Just like the trailer for the new expansion on Warlords of Draenor, it was like I was into it. I can honestly say I was into it. I'm not into Warcraft really anymore, but I was into that trailer. It made me want to be a horde and be one of these guys and just be beast like that. Like that looked fun. I wish they actually looked like this in the game. We'll probably have to wait 20 years. I might be dead by then. I'm going on 40 now before they actually even I want Warcraft to look like this. I want orcs to look like that. Why can't we have that? Look how that looks badass. Wouldn't you want to run around with that cat? I would be an orc, and I've never been an orc, but I would be an orc if I could be like that. I don't know. The Division, Basically, it's like every time I cover this game, I get a headache because it's like it's coming and then it's not coming. It's coming and it's not coming. They had plenty of fanfare at Gamescom. They had plenty of announcements and everything else, but it's like they were like, okay, well, it's coming out like in 2015 now, definitely. When it was supposed to already be a beta, like now. So like I'm like shaking my head right now saying this. Like when I saw 2015, I was like, really? This is what I was talking about before. When I watched the first day at Gamescom, and I didn't watch anything else after that. I just watched the trailers at the end of the day on Thursday and Friday because I was annoyed with stuff like this because we already knew that the game was delayed, and then they were talking about 2015, and then they come out, oh, well, it's definitely going to be out 2015. I'm like, what? Whatever. Warframe. Warframe had their 10 Live Gamescom, a little cheesy, and you know they tried, you know, had their scripts going and everything else, and it was a little brutal at first because they were nervous, and they got over it, and then everything picked up, and then at the end they showed us the space combat, which was just like, wow. I was like, yes, I'm going to space. My Ash Warframe is going to space. I'm gonna be badass, and well, I just got a new crew bro, and that's gonna be my next Warframe episodes, the Storm Files. You see, I haven't done really any episodes on any games this month because I was taking a break from it and trying to relax this month, get my health together because I was starting to get a little sick, and just, you know, just trying to take some me time. And that's not why I haven't been doing any videos the last few days, though. This was not me time. This was DX Story. Like, I think DX was trying to rob me because I could have swore that was a full license and it was forever, but it's just not now, unless I'm bugged or something. I don't know. But now I'm just kind of like scrambling, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. It's probably going to be OBS, but now OBS doesn't work with Camtasia, and I have to do an extra step just to make OBS work with Camtasia, which will make videos take longer, and I do not want to do that. So I'm looking at Marillus now. So we're gonna see how everything goes and if it all works out. And other than that, you guys be legendary. Thank you again for listening to me talk and checking out these games, and I will see you next video. There will definitely be a video tomorrow. I believe it will either be Blade and Soul, or it's going to be Devian or Condor Heroes, and a few other games. I got a few other guys who are getting me keys to the stuff, and you know, I think, let me say this. People think that I go around and I do, like, I buy accounts and stuff. I don't buy jack. There's a lot of people, you even see in comments, somebody says, hey, do you want to play this game? I'm like, sure. They send me a key. They send me an account. Like, this is how I get my reviews. This is how, you know, the community helps me get reviews. I do not pay for any of this stuff. And I do not get paid for any of this stuff beyond what YouTube pays me. And my, you know, basically being like a YouTube content provider. So that's how I do everything. So I just wanted to put out there because I had a guy say, like, you get paid for this. You get paid to say stuff. I don't get paid to say nothing. Oh, actually, you know what? Technically, with MMO site, you know, I put stuff up on there, and then if people like it, then I get paid for that. But people have to actually like it. Now, see, it's not like I'm getting paid to put it up on the site. It's you guys who make me actually get something. Like, if you guys like it, if you guys click the links, if you guys click whatever MMO site has, that's what gets me the credit and the recognition and actually paid. It's not me actually putting things up. I do not get paid to put anything up. It won't matter. Now, if I put something up, like somebody said, I get paid to put Age of Wushu up. Snail don't pay me jack. Snail don't give a damn about me. I decided to just put up Age of Wushu. So, like, when people say stuff like that, I don't really think they understand how it works. You don't get paid for putting stuff up. It's the other way around. If somebody likes it, if you get 20,000 views, you get paid off of that. If you get, like, people subscribe to a game, I get paid off of that. Like, that's the type of stuff. You guys have to like it. It is all up to the community. It's not up to me. I just wanted to put that out there. That's how this works. It's all community that does this. So other than that, again, you guys be legendary. I just wanted to just clear the air with that, because I think people have a misconception of how things work with YouTube and being a gaming press reviewer and stuff like that. We do not get paid to review anything, and that's just the honest to God truth. So other than that, later. Thanks for watching me, Scion Storm. I do anything and everything MMOs. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and get at me on any social media that you feel. I am on there. Holla at me, be legendary, and I will see you next time.